Alright, time for a Riven game. This will be a beginner's guide to Riven jungle. As I said previously, we're filling in some off-meta picks that I do think are still quite good in the jungle. Riven as a beginner's champion is a little bit of a questionable thing, though, I will admit. Oops, I placed that word way too early. That's fine. Bit of a questionable one since she requires a lot of mechanics. So there is that, but she can definitely jungle, you know? Nothing to worry about there. So yeah, we'll show you how to play that today. And I'll be playing against a K here. Obviously beginner's guide as per usual. It's going to be a low game. So you are aware of that as well. But yeah, show you how to play this. Against the K, it's a little bit annoying because K can ult dance around my auto attacks. So I do have to keep that in mind. But with Riven you do have your skills to land for the most part, of course. Should have... I mean, I can still do it. It's fine. You kind of want to stack up your passive charges a little bit earlier than I did right here, but this will still be fine, I guess. Because it's still, like, gonna be relevant enough. It's not gonna be exactly on time, but it'll do. Fast Q, you just want to make... Now, basically, the two ways of using Riven Q are you need to either hover over the target and Riven doesn't move, or you don't hover over the target and Riven dashes forward. So basically the trick behind like the fast Q is just hover over the target while you queuing and then click backwards basically. If you want to move with the Q skill, you need to hover past the target, not over it, because otherwise, you know, you don't dash forward. As you see right there, you dash forward with it so you can hit it and you're fine. It's like the biggest thing for the Q thing to remember. And let's just go hit this, shield into it. And then fast Q it once again. Perfect. Riven's kit is honestly very, very basic. Like, you have your E, which gives you a dash. Your Q gives the damage, right? Your passive, like, if you use a skill, gives you the extra damage on the next hit. It's all very, very easy. But it's just the use of all your skills is a little tricky. And your R basically just, like, enhances you and gives you the slide, or, like, the wave at the end, which does... damage, more damage to lower HP targets pretty much. So there's that. And I'm just gonna go for a nice full clear here. Make sure to get my experience. Riven is in dire need of that. We see aggression on top. I think Master Yi should lose that easily. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's Pantheon top lane against the melee champion. That's gonna be pretty rough for the melee champion any day of the week, honestly. Kind of surprised Master Yi is trying so hard to fight him. It's gonna be, he's gonna feel that one for sure. Pantheon doesn't push fast enough though. Master Yi is actually not really going to feel it, to be honest. Alright, cast top. Kind of figured that one. I don't think anything is happening to my Pantheon. Cast probably just gonna back off. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I see. I'm just gonna have to help him now. CC him. And auto attack move. Perfect. I think the best thing for me to do is shove his wave here, otherwise Pantheon is gonna be in trouble. Because if this wave freezes outside the turret, it's absolutely doomed for him. If he doesn't realize that I have to push this, he is out of his mind. The fact that he question marks pings me there is absolutely wild. Because if this wave keeps here and Master Yi, like, they get the B here in time to catch it correctly, and the wave can just freeze outside the turret, Pantheon just insta-lost the entire game. So, I don't know about pinging me for that one specifically, my guy, but yeah, that's a bit rough. You should definitely not do that. Because now what's gonna happen is the wave is in turret, right? The wave is gonna bounce back into the Pantheon, and he's gonna have a much better time. It's just a very big lack of wave management, those question mark pings from this Pantheon. But yeah, now he should be in a very winning position because the wave is pushing into him. If he plays it right, it should be no problem. I see some aggression on bot that I will have to react to. Prep some Qs up while going into this. I see. Nothing to do there then. I'm gonna try to keep my passive up as much as possible here as well throughout. Stun when we're about to get hit and then shield when you're about to get hit. Try to avoid as much damage as possible, essentially. I'm not gonna 2v1 bot lane at that HP range. Keep prepping Qs. think this cast probably... Oh, you went for the mid lane gank, not the void grubs. Interesting. Make sure to keep using one of my charges every time before I Q hit. Or hit a skill at all. Is Ka gonna walk up? He is. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna have to check the void grubs. Gonna have to walk past this one real quick. Prep up some Qs to get some passive charges going. Check the void grubs real quick. He's not doing it, so I can just go mid with the Katarina here. Got my passive stacked up now, so we can just go for it. Oh, that's pretty annoying, actually. Stun him there. Still at my third Q, so that's good. Need to not get hit by this Yasuo knock-up, like the two of us, at least. I don't know why Katarina walked an Narnia there, to be honest, because that was pretty far out for no reason, but sure. She, like, walked all the way here, as far away from that guy as possible. I mean, I guess she didn't want to get hit by the knock-up, but still, like, I don't know about walking that far back, you know. Try to land everything on as much as many of these as possible. Your Q has a bit of an AoE damage situation, right? So you want to try to land it on many things if you can. There we go. Hit as much AoE damage as possible. And just take up these void grubs. This will smite that one. Ka's bot lane. This probably means that Ka's topside camps are actually up, by the way, because, I mean, he cleared towards it earlier, right? And they should have respawned by now. Basic, like, also assuming... I did not. Wow. I guess he delayed himself too much that he still could clear him. I guess I'll take his Krugs then. Alright, bot lane seems to be struggling quite a bit, and I seem to be getting flamed for that while they lost their 2v2 essentially. I mean, Ka did just gank, I will admit, yes, but like... that is not really the entire problem here, because they saw him walk over a ward and still die to it too, you know? Level 6. Quickly snipe him with R. Easy peasy. And then my jungle was up. They can have the dragon here, doesn't really matter. EQ. You want to try to, if you want to get over walls, you want to try to extend your, like, push yourself into the wall with your E. And then Q over with a third Q. That'll be the best way of getting over most walls, most wall dashes. If you try to, like, stand next to it with Q, you might, like, awkwardly put yourself, like, in a just slightly worse position to the point where you won't make the wall hop. So that is something you have to keep in mind. If you E into a wall and then Q while the dash is basically going into the wall, you're more likely to get over the wall, if that makes sense. So that's a bit of a small Riven trick when it comes to, like, dashing over many walls. This matters a lot for the bigger walls as well. Like, if you want to jump over walls like this, that stuff will matter more. Because, obviously, it's trickier to dash over them. You can get it without, but that requires extremely precise positioning. And then it will go wrong many times. Because if you angle yourself slightly wrong, you're still not going to get it. Same thing kind of goes for here. That type of wall dash is much easier with your E dashing into it instead of trying to Q from a position. So that's why that I can easily make that wall dash with the E, but without the E, I probably won't be able to do it that easily. Okay, good. Just keep clearing. 2 minutes on those void grubs is something to look at. Ult's up soon. I could look for this bot lane gank, but I will wait for... I mean, I'm at least going to clear my camp here, obviously, right? Pantheon is doing very well. My bot lane is 0 and 4, but... Can I... Excuse me? Oh, okay, my bot lane is just getting smashed already. Alright, well, I'm getting flamed for that one again. Lovely. They took an engage without me being in position, so it's not really my problem. And just walk away. They don't kill me here. Oh, he flashes for me. That's a bit unfortunate, actually. I actually didn't expect him to still have that, if I'm being completely honest with you. But then again, my bot lane has been inting, so maybe I should have expected it. Like in that situation, I mean, my bot lane can flame me if they like, but it's just not realistic because there I'm just clearing. All they have to do is do nothing and just wait for me to get in range. And like wait for me to actually set up the gank instead of trying to trade a bunch of HP for no reason. Go over this way. Quickly finish him off. Good stun into the QCC chain. He dashes away, no problem. Just use the dash from the plant to get in range for it, and then we just RW. And then swipe him out with the low HP enhance skill. I'm extra E second. I don't really have an interest in trying to fight the Master Yi right now. I have some camps up and I have this Void Grub spawning soon. Just gonna keep it nice and consistent. Bot lane 0 and 6, but should be fine. Finish that off, and I can go top lane here. I want to go for the top gank before I go for the Void Grubs. This is warded, so it's fine. I'm gonna extend my passive here. Please see him for Pantheon to get in range, and there he is. I'm not trying to melee range the entire time with this Master Yi, because I don't want to give him free auto attacks on me. So I actually try to CC him and kind of play backwards a little bit. So if he wants to hit me, he's going to have to run into Pantheon, if that makes sense. Walk this backwards. This is very, very shitty positioning. I really hope my Pantheon is going to help me with this. He is apparently AFK. Am I going to die here? I mean, I get one of them. I don't like my Pantheon right now because it's just kind of annoying. But if I kill one, then I'll heal. There, and at least the first one, because the first one counts for experience. That's just, yeah, just a little bit of a thing. Because the first one counts for XP, the first one also counts for the heal. But this is a very sketchy clear of these Void Grubs, and my Pantheon basically just hard griefed me. But, you know, what can I do? It should be fine. He may have taken my entire bot side, potentially, we'll see. Stun him before he hits me. Bot lane keeps inting. That's 10 deaths now. Lovely. They cannot say this is my fault, because this is simply just a bot diff angle. I could play more towards bot side, sure, but they keep repeat dying, so there's no point in trying to realistically play for it. They're just worse, simply put. Because Ska only has 1 assist, 1 kill. It's not like he has 8 assists or something like that, and his impact on bot lane is super high, if that makes sense. So this is just a slight gap problem for my teammates, which might transition Kai'Sa into starting to last hit all my camps, which is definitely possible. But I think I already lost my bot side camps to the Kai anyway in this situation. Yeah, it is what it is. Right now, as soon as you get to like a decent stage of ability haste, you want to try to run around the map as much as possible with your Q stacks active or your passive stacks active. So this is a big important thing. We're just gonna dash over the... I failed my dash. That is on me. If she dies here, this is on me. Yeah, that's on me. That one I'll take. That's fair. I'm at... Oh my god, what are these dashes right now? Those were some bad dashes. I mispositioned myself on the wall there. I mean, the only way I was gonna get there fast enough is with that wall dash, so I kind of had to risk it a little bit, but that was still bad on my end. That is the first one I'll take for Kai'Sa. Like, she pings me for that, I respect it. Because obviously I kind of trolled her on that one. If I don't fill my dash there, she doesn't die, simply put. So that is fair enough. I mean, still, like, she completely entered her own game, but that one specifically, that's on me. Let's just smite it, no problem. I have no interest in fighting this guy. I was gonna go kill Swain. Perfect, I get the shutdown. I need to make sure I get the shutdown there because my Kai'Sa is just useless. I don't want to give her anything. You might think, okay, that's the way to bring her back into the game, but that's not really how that works. Because as soon as someone is this far behind, they need a lot to get back into the game, whereas me getting the 900 gold off the Swain there is going to mean a lot more because I can snowball from a better position. So it's going to mean more, if that makes sense. I am not really looking to fight this because I was already lost most of my fight capabilities after engaging on Swain there. But my bot lane does end up winning, which does give Kai'Sa a bunch of kills. So actually Kai'Sa is now back in the game based on those kills that they just gave her, essentially. It's interesting. Yeah, Swain was by himself, so that's an easy target to go for, obviously. We go for that one. And we want to engage that with the ER and then third Q dash, basically. So you ER and then third Q, and then you can kind of animation cancel your R. He should have auto-attacked that. I think he would have made it. You can kind of animation cancel your R, get into it, get the extra explosion radius on your Q, and make the knock-up better to land. Essentially, that's like the way you want to engage team fights. You just stack up your Qs beforehand, like this, and then you ER third Q in. This can also happen with flash ER third Q in. But those are the ways to engage team fights for the most part. If you want to surprise an enemy team with it at least, you know. Alright, let's go mid. Almost have this. They're still dying. Kai'Sa did not back. Like, she got all that advantage and just simply didn't back. Alright, finish him off. Kai'Sa is completely tilted. 13 deaths on bot lane. Spicy stuff. This is one of those things, it just don't let it affect you too much. And in this situation, they're still pushing bot, which is interesting. But I know that this guy's entire topside is up, so I kind of just want to take that. Katarina can just rotate bot for that if she wants to. There's the K. Smite. Did I not smite away the shield correctly? Really? Alright. Kill him with the third Q, with the Q combination. So, like, while I'm Qing, I'm Ring. Oh, seems like they're still getting absolutely murked. Okay, I guess I'll help them soon. This is just a free turret dive at the moment. It's gonna hit the turret first. Oh, perfect. Look at this guy question mark thingy me still. Okay, they're getting absolutely clapped, so I guess instead of doing... no, surely at this point they don't push for that turret, so I just have to go for Rift Herald. I'll fix it, it's fine. Like, they're just really, really bad. And they just want to flame the jungler forward, which will happen. Like, just don't let it affect you too much, really. It's the best thing I can say, because they literally cannot stop inting. There are so many situations where they can just kind of play under turret, play much safer. It should not be that big of a problem. But they're still inting, you know? This is classic, just solo queue behavior. Stun him. Wait. I will basically wait until my teammates get in range before I use any of my skills towards anyone. Don't get Yasuo knocked up there. I don't want him to get a double ult on us and actually have a chance of winning that. So I'm just going to walk off to the side until he uses that third Q to make myself a nice opening. Like this. He's going to take it from me. He's not. I have a large amount of money right now, but I kind of have a lack of trust in the fact that my team will not clear my jungle camps. So I'm actually just going to clear them right now. And my main next thing is that dragon. For the 1 minute, so I'm gonna be able to clear all my topside camps and just go for the dragon. That should be fine. Gives me a nice bit of ability haste. Pantheon can pick up the blue. But yeah, I don't have anything else to play for apart from this dragon right now. I do have to get that recall off before that happens, but I'll have flash for this fight, so I can easily win it. Okay. Well, I guess my team just won that fight, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna reset now because I'll need to make it for dragon. Get Sundered Sky into Shojin. They don't need, like, I don't need armor penetration. If you need armor penetration, you're gonna go Sundered Sky into Cleaver. But because they are just full squish, I can just go Shojin instead. My team just won that fight without me, I guess. Pantheon has 13 kills, so it should be expected that he does that, but yeah, still. Alright, stack up some, start charging up huge stacks here. Ah, damn it. My Q timed out. I trolled that completely. Oh, he flashed still. Okay, fine. I guess I'll get the dragon. That was very, very poorly mechanically played for me. It's okay. Ooh, there's a Master Yi here. I don't... Wow, you get that kill off me? Oh, okay, Kai'Sa. Sure thing, mate. Jesus. Stand behind the dragon so the Ashe poke can't hit me. Just focus on getting the dragon. They definitely killed that guy. Make sure to interact with the wall there with your Q so you get pushed slightly further forward. I'm trying to not reset the dragon here with by standing within the circle while doing this. My team can chase us all they like, but I really just want to get the objective, honestly. Yeah, sure. Whatever. They keep overextending for a fight, and I just want to get the objective. It is what it is. Oh, there we go. Again, interact with the wall with your Q so you get the slight hop forward there. Ideally, the Rift Herald I have here wants to be used on a tier 2 turret on the side lanes, so this one or this one, because they give the most gold. That's kind of what I'm hunting for right now. Did I just cancel my auto attack? I may have done. I'm just gonna Herald. It should be fine, I think. I say that this could be a bit interesting. I'm gonna risk it, it's fine. Hit this guy as well. Perfect. No, nothing to worry about there. I'm just gonna push in the next wave and go for the 700 gold off that turret if I can. This turret's worth 700 gold, so that's like more than 2 kills. I have ult in 5 seconds, so I'm gonna definitely wait for that at least before I try any type of engage. Stack up some Q charges here. Just gonna hit the turret. Make sure to get the turret down and then we chase this guy. Whoa, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I might actually die off that one. Wait, did I not ult? That's a bit more grief than I anticipated. I could have... Okay. I mean, obviously I died, yes. But I could have sworn I ulted when I went over the wall with the Q. But because I didn't, my damage was much lower. And my fight there just completely went to shit. Damn. I mean, I could have... Yeah, it's just on me, really. I should have played that better. That was a very, very awkward situation there for sure. I don't know exactly how that went that way, but fair play. I need to get the Maw here for the magic resist. Gotta have to respect the Swain having 10 kills and all that. He did quite a bit of damage to me. Yeah, that's a manic, like, I guess a misplay. I could have sworn I ulted, but I guess I didn't, and I realized it too late throughout that fight. So I just basically instantly lost the fight there for no reason. I mean, overall, I still get the kill. I still get the 700 gold from the turret, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but I do give 700 gold shutdown to the Ashe. Or 1,000 gold in total to the Ashe, which is obviously quite bad. So that was a bit of a mistake on my end. If I would have just simply ulted, that Swain would have died 15 years ago, and that never would have gone that way, but I trolled it, so what can I say? All my camps are up here, so I could be taking that one. Hitting level 16, like hitting level curve advantage on Riven is very important. So like any type of side wave pressure like I just went for, you can go for. It's very good. Hop over that wall. Kill him. Perfect. Dude, my bot lane has 20 deaths. I mean, I won top lane. Like I did, like this Pantheon is just absolutely chilling. That's not something I can make, fair enough. So I'm just like I played for top side instead, and eventually I can push my lead through to the rest of the map. It's not really a problem. Just a bit awkward, really. Alright, level 16 is one of the things I really want to hit right now. You want to try to run around the map as much as possible with your passive stack to full, because then you'll have more fight potential. I saved his ass pretty hard. If I don't stun him there, I think the next Q just kills. Oh. Alright then, Kai'Sa. Make sure that's shielded. Got my R in like 5 seconds. Should be fine here. Are you serious? What? Dude, am I serious? Oh, that's gonna kill me for sure. Ashe is an annoying ass champion. Jesus, man. Oh my god, how do I fill my wall dash there? I have to be joking. Luckily, Sundered Sky can sustain me there. That would help me quite a bit, but my lord, that was bad. If I don't fill that wall dash there, I just insta-kill Swain, and I'm just in a much better spot in the first place. Whatever. I want to get this red buff, and then I'll go for that dragon spawn. I do have to keep in mind... Oh. I have 3,000 gold, so there is that. I get rid of a spell shield real quick. It's like a 45-second cooldown I can take for free. Interesting. I just want to go dragon here, to be honest. Just get the objective. No reason to try anything stupid. Me and Pantheon are doing well. Botlane has 21 deaths. I mean, this game would have been over so much longer ago if not for that bot lane situation, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Spicy kills. Jungler is dead, so I'm just gonna finish this. I do really want to back, but I don't think my team is gonna allow me to back. Oh, there it is. Engage that. Hit the crit. Oh, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Oh, he's dead. Fair enough. Oh, there. Ashe kept standing there? Really? Alright. Slow him there for a second. Q, Q, dash Q. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait for more cooldowns. I hate the slow from Ashe. It's really annoying. I can probably cheese the Ashe here. We're just gonna stack up some Q charges. The kite ability from this champion is disgusting, especially with the Phantom Dancer amounts of movement speed added to it. I shouldn't disrespect this. I have like 4,000 gold. Let's just recall. It's fine. Get the Maw, get the Death's Dance. I cannot afford that, actually. I need to get a little bit more gold. What is that? What do you want me to do here, buddy? That's one. That's two. I'm not gonna try to fight a 2v, like 2v whatever the fuck that is. It's not worth it. I have 4,000 gold plus I just used my R. Like, this is too much. Like, there is a point where you have to realize it's too far. If I have to fight the three strongest members... okay, two strongest members and a Master Yi who is relatively scaling, that would just end up really badly for me in that scenario, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to back away because I've already used my cooldowns, and this is just an insane recall right now. Alright, good. Just keep it nice and calm. Like, throughout everything here, I'm making sure I keep consistent pacing. My team is, you know, inting apart from Pantheon, I guess. Which is fine, but I just have to make sure that I respect that. And I can keep it nice and consistent. If I try to, like, fight with them a lot, we lose certain fights that could end badly quickly. Keep it nice and calm. I've already scaled very, very well as well. Gonna get this for the team. And then we're gonna show up for this. Oh, good Ashe ult. So follow this through. That's two. Go for the Ashe. Triple kill. Like, if you have a lead with Riven, it's really disgusting. Go this way. Cut him off. I'm just gonna chase him because as Riven... oh, I will have this advantage. There we go. I have a lot of mobility on the guy. He's just dead. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do here. Just slow him there. We're not gonna deal with him in turret range. I don't want to be taking the extra turret damage and giving him some type of fight advantage. I'll go in with E, stun him first so he can't Q me, and then I just auto attack Q. Don't have to ult for that. My critical damage is more than enough. Perfect. I'll go for this top turret to give myself another 700 gold, which I guess is kind of pointless because I am pretty much maxed out on my build already, but, you know. Perfect. It's gonna take a lot for them to fight me right here, so that's good. Oh, I kind of trolled a C. Fair enough. Should not be a problem, though. Make sure to stagger up some Qs. Ashe is mid, so I mean, I guess I don't really have to worry about much. Oh, more question mark points towards me, I see. Okay, at like half HP, I don't really want to fight a full team fight. That's a bit much. I suppose in this scenario, I just want to recall and get towards this dragon, perhaps, and finish it out or something. Guess I sell my boots now, eh? Whoa. Okay, fine, fine, fine. This is not a problem. I have to respect Ashe, so I need to like watch for an Ashe R. Can I keep staggering my Qs so I can keep getting my passive stacks? That's a bit optimistic there, buddy. It's a heavy chase. Like, I was like watching the map like a hawk to see what the enemy team's movements were gonna be. So I can know if I can go for something like that or not. Just turn it on him. He was chasing too far. He had a lot of confidence on that one. Got the dragon spawning soon. I guess at this point I just have to buy Cleaver, I guess. anyway. I mean, I can just go... I'm gonna go Ravenous, actually. Getting the extra lifesteal sustain is gonna be quite nice. I have Blue Smite for the movement speed, and I have just my general mobility for my skill, so this is gonna be more than fine. I have a large amount of ability haste as well, so just kind of dash around the map to compensate for the movement speed I'm lacking by selling the boots, but this is like my full build anyway. There's nothing else I can buy here. So anything from this point forward is just not going to be useful at all. Which kind of means I should stop farming and give my team the rest of the CS, because there's nothing else I can get. I'll get the objective first, and then I'll just force a fight. I want to try to get the flash engage with the third Q for like a nice engage. So we're going to stack up some Qs here. There he goes. Just stack up some more Qs here. That's something I couldn't have gone for. We stack up the Qs, and then we flash engage. With this mobility for my skills, I still have plenty of mobility to actually reach stuff. Even though I'm slower, especially with Rylai's, of course. There we go. You want to proc your Hydra before you W, ideally, as like the combination. But that's the engage right there. You stack up 3 Qs, and then you can go in with that flash third Q engage. You want to make sure you flash then EQ, not the other way around. Hit him. And there it's gone. Perfect. Well, that is it for Riven. I guess my bot lane made it kind of spicy, but you know, get to see some of the late game situations, get to see it's a good team fight there. Don't really get to see anything. Oh, here it is. Damage to champions, 2800, damage blocked, 5500, 5600 healing. This doesn't show anything because it never procced, I guess. But yeah, that's it for Riven. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to the like button below. It helps quite a bit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 58.4k damage, which is more than double, basically, the rest of my team. Yeah, very solid carry, I would say. True damage 1700, objective damage at 76.1k, which is a colossal amount of objective damage. It's good. Healing done 28.1, damage taken 41.6, self-mitigated another 78.3. This comes obviously from your shield casts for most of it, so it's a very, very hard carry, basically. Gold earned at 22.8k. This is more than double, basically, the rest of the game. This is also just due to consistency in CSing, because I had, well, what is it? I had 300 CS at 32 minutes. This is very good, consistent tempo, as well as just like getting the side turrets, because I got both the top lane second tier turret and the bot lane second tier turret. So both of those transition into 700 gold each, was an extra 1400 gold. Just making sure to pick up as many things as possible. It's kind of how Riven is played. You want to try to get yourself as strong as you can, out snowball the enemy, essentially. Play it kind of like Riven top lane is played. It's kind of the way you want to do it. For the runes here, Conqueror healed for 660. Triumph for 3100 HP and 700 gold. Alacrity for the attack speed, can also take the tenacity if you need it. Last Stand for the extra damage in closer fights. I like it more than the coup de grace, but you can take the coup de grace as well. Works well with your ultimate damage. Then Transcendence for the cooldown reduction, for the ability haste. It gives you 10 flat ability haste, and then obviously the seconds refunded added to it. But the 10 flat ability haste is like very, very good in general. And then Nimbus Cloak is good for that engage potential you have, right? You stack up Qs, and then with Flash you can get a better position. With Nimbus Cloak's movement speed boost, or with Smite's Nimbus Cloak movement speed boost, you can chase better, etc. It is all quite good. I ended up finishing my build, so, you know, there's that too. The only variation to something here is just simply replacing potentially Spear of Shojin for Cleaver if you need the extra armor penetration, but I didn't. So yeah, that is it for Riven though. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.